Period poverty is a term used to describe the lack of menstrual products, education, different hygiene facilities, or a combination of all of these. And normally people who experience period poverty, they're not able to purchase different menstrual products. This means they can't afford pads, or in many cases it may also mean they cannot go to school, work, or even participate in different daily activities. And so of course being in situation can cause a lot of physical, mental and emotional challenges, and a lot of people feel the shame of menstruating, and of course the stigma surrounding periods can prevent a lot of individuals from taking, thinking about and beyond about themselves, because they lack that consciousness. And so people who menstruate normally have negative experiences at school. You can imagine missing 5 days of school each month, and other challenges that come with different entrenched stereotypes that attach to women who menstruate as, being impure. They sometimes call them that they contaminate the water, or they're disgusting. This is just beyond my imagination. And so imagine being a woman not being able to have a sanitary pad, and of course you're using a piece of old cloth or even using a piece of socks. And so to take care of that bleeding, it's not very healthy. So this also affects different consequences, like students perform bad in school, they have really bad health outcomes, and they can lack that sense of control. So I live in a very small village, and to be honest, it's very poor. People in this community practice subsistence farming, and so they don't make enough money to meet other needs. And so if a family can spend $2 or more, closely to $2 to feed the family for the whole day, and the pad costs $1, you can imagine if you're a woman and you have a daughter and they're all going periods, you definitely have to come up with different alternatives to take care of their breathing. So either buy a pad or decide to put food on the table, which mostly you definitely have to use some other sources. And so fast forward, the Christmas break of 2021, I had an opportunity to visit home for Christmas, and my goal for this trip was, to have a good time, of course, with family, but at the same time show the appreciation to my community, that I'm very happy for who they made me to be till today, and at the same time make it easier for students, because I understand the stories of students who live in this village, and I understand their situation. So I wanted to create something good for them regarding how they can really focus on school and not necessarily different other challenges they encounter at home. And so what I did, I wanted to make sure I'm providing these students with enough school supplies, and of course with your support we're able to help these students. By each student were able to get brand new uniforms. They were able to get enough school supplies such as books, pens, mathematical sets, pencils, all things you need to be in class. And of course also I provided school with different recreational equipment such as soccer balls, volleyballs. I gave some girls jumping ropes, just a lot of things that kids can play with. And so this was there to make sure that students can spend as much time as they can at school, because I think sometimes schools can be boring spaces, and so but I thought having students have these recreational spots, opportunities, they can see school as a place to not only have fun but also learn. So because now had enough school supplies, different recreational spaces, now they're able to be at school. And so definitely this worked, because after that I released a new video showing you an appreciation from the headmaster, updating us on the general improvement of what has happened after we have been able to provide the school with all these supplies. And so this is to mean that our support, what we're doing for these students, is definitely not ending in vain, and it's just supporting these students for the greater good. So their performance, as you've seen, skyrocketed, and I was very happy to hear great news like that. On the same trip, I had some pads, and these pads, of course, I wanted to give them to girls at that school. But to my surprise, I was giving these pads away, and I saw women come run to school so that they can grab some pads too. And to be honest, I was shocked to just see an elder woman come fight with a daughter or someone who can be their daughter with a pad. And that day I realized that, oh, maybe I've created a problem to give away some pads, or this is a huge issue in this community. And so after learning and having countless conversations with people, I realized that this island is facing a lot of challenges regarding period poverty, not only to students but also to household elderly mothers and women in general. And that day I decided to take this challenge personally and say to myself that 2022 I'm going to be able to provide enough sanitary pads to students on the island and each woman that's going to be present, so that there won't be any student going to miss school because of bleeding. And I'm telling you guys, today I'm very happy that we did that with your support, with you believing my dreams, with you just following things that I do and giving me a lot of support advice. We've been able to accomplish this. I want to thank each one of you for understanding and believing in the dream and of course the mission of Neo Philanthropy. I reached out to some of you, I posted some posts on social medias, and of course sometimes some of you came to me personally and asked what was going on to see the best way you could possibly support. And I'm telling you that with your efforts we've done an amazing job, and I'm very, very proud of myself, to be honest. And I'm without doubt, at least this year, there is no student, I'm telling you, that is going to say I've missed school because I don't have a pad. Maybe other problem, but not necessarily anything connected to period poverty. We've been able to provide each student with enough pads to sustain them for the whole year. And we've left some pads with the school so that in case a student has forgotten their pad at home, they will be at least able to come to school knowing that there is a support system that is going to support them get access to the pads. So now the school is responsible to help each student who is in a menstrual period to come to school, and if they forget something at home, they're going to be able to provide them with a pad. And again, every woman now that was available was also able to get pads that is going to help them for the rest of the year. So this is such an amazing project that I'm very happy. Great results and great smiles added on these people. It's such something beautiful that maybe a lot of you might not think is huge, but I'm telling you, supporting a kid not miss school is really great for my community. My community is a community that we need a lot of educated people, and so experiencing challenges like this that sometimes lead to students to drop out of school or to discourage them from pursuing their further education, or even affecting their mental health. Their mental health and even physical health is such a profound thing we need to start avoiding at a very early age. And so starting small can really mean a transformation of the whole community. So I'm very happy that we've been able to do something like this, and just sitting here thinking that these girls are not going to miss school again, man, I just can't express how happy my heart is. It's just something I don't have enough words to express, but just to thank everybody that has been able to participate in a project like this. Some people went beyond, and allow me to mention their names. Theogene Maniraguha and Uwiduhai Diane, I really cannot thank you enough. These individuals have greatly contributed to this project. I mean, they have either contributed with funding, advocacy, reaching out to other people that, hey, please, if you have some extra pads, would love some. You know, they have given me some mentorship and different strategies of ways I could approach a project like this, and we've been able to have conversations with them talking about different problems you might encounter throughout the way and ways to go about it. Theogene and Diane really have done an amazing job in making this come true, and they have helped me in different situations, stress I had thinking about it, and just they have done so many amazing things, and I just wanted to mention their name in this video section to show them my gratitude and let them know that I'm very proud of them for being part of a project like this, and telling them that their hearts of giving back and loving communities in need needs to be recognized. So please, thank you very much, and I'm really happy that you guys have been big part of this project. I can't thank you enough once again. From a nature adventure. Traveling to the island is very difficult. You know, you need a boat ride. It's not very easy. Sometimes you wait for longer times, and sometimes it's windy and people are really not into coming pick you up. And from a nature adventure, which you will learn a little bit about in this video, has been part of this project as well.
This is Frama Nature Adventures. We are located in the Twin Lakes area, Rwanda, Northern Province, on an island, beautiful place. We offer accommodation, water activity services, and also we support community initiatives. So we are here. Please welcome. We are nature lovers. If you're nature lovers, this is your home. Yeah.
Thank you, Frama Adventure, for supporting neo-philanthropy with boat rides and other logistics, including mobilization of getting students together and communication with the schools, and just making follow-up on different projects we do here on this island. We're very grateful for this opportunity, and so please, we love to partner with change makers so that we can continue to promote different other strong initiatives to help different communities. And so we've worked with Frama Adventures in getting the ways to come at the island, and of course different other logistics they've helped us with. Please, if you are ever in the north or love traveling, experiencing new experiences, check them out, and supporting them is giving them opportunity to keep joining their forces together and supporting us to do what we're doing. Again, thank you from our Nature Adventures for your support.
Yeah, thank you the world. Thank you, Naya Philanthropy. You know, you're doing a very good job, a really amazing job. You change the community, you're educating community, and you're giving them hope for the future. So it's really amazing. Please do what is possible to make them move, to make them make the dream come into realities. So, you know, that's the way it is. That's how we can do it. Thank you so much.
I am very happy to see things like this happen. And you know, some of you have reached out asking me about the idea of reusable pads, and of course, as a person really interested in, you know, keeping my world clean, really supporting any environmental movement and doing my best to love and protect my environment, conservation efforts, everything I possibly can, I was really super interested in the idea of reusable pads. But I'm telling you, the idea was so good, but at the same time, comparing to how many people we wanted to serve and the available funds we had, it was not matching pretty good, because we thought if we did reusable pads, there's a lot of people that would not be able to reach to, and so we decided to go with the non-reusable pads to help at least everybody, but with hope that in the future, with your efforts and ideas and partnerships, we can be able to provide reusable pads to these people, or even come up with different projects to empower them to make pads themselves, because it is something that they need to do. And of course, environment is something we always have to keep in mind, because it's a place we live in, and we have to live in a very clean environment. So please, if you have ideas about reusable pads or ways we can approach this, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to have a conversation with you about this. And again, we were not able to do this, but we have done what we possibly could in the efforts and the funding we had at the moment, and we believe it's also going to have an impact on these people, with hope that for the next time we'll even do better.
People have been asking me why we do this and we are only boys. The simple answer is your brothers understand the situation.
Thank you for supporting neo-philanthropy. I have so much to do, and I'm always seeking for your support. Please keep following us and supporting us. Your efforts will reach so far, and many lives will be changed. Again, thank you for watching and helping me put smiles on a lot of people's faces. Bye.